I'm Brent Friedman. I'm the producer and creator of Gemini Division and Afterworld, and co-owner of Electric Farm.
Yeah, and so Afterworld was released on a whole bunch of different platforms, and I watched it on a whole bunch of those different platforms, but I don't remember interactivity being a big element of the production.
It was in the early stages on the drawing room table. We wanted to make it much more interactive than it became, but the best we were able to do was on our website at afterworld.tv. You could watch the episodes, and if you wanted to dig a little deeper into the story, you could go read the main character's journal.
Right.
And there was within that little things that you could click open and find little extra messages, and you know, it was very much like a Myst-like experience that we were trying to provide.
Yeah.
We did some fan fiction within the forums where we started to seed certain stories of some of the supporting characters, and we let the fans then, after several chapters, take over the story. So we were playing with some of the most basic levels of interactivity.
Yeah.
And hopefully on our next show, we're going to try to take it up a notch.
Yeah, the second generation.
Yes.
So, I mean, in this show, you know, there is technology and power and things like that, so it might be more easy to be interactive.
It's more organic to work it into the story.
Yeah. Can you tell me about some of the ways you're doing it?
Sure. One of the things that we're going to do is try and let the user have a kind of replicate experience to what the main character that Rosario Dawson plays. She starts off the show as a New York police detective who stumbles onto a large conspiracy and ends up joining a secret agency called Gemini Division. And the whole show is told through her PDA, where she's communicating to a character off screen that you never know who it is, but that she has a very kind of intimate relationship with, so it makes it very personal. And then at some point in the show, when she joins Gemini Division, there's a whole new GUI that comes on. So you have the show is very schizophrenic, where sometimes she's talking to this character in her life that she knows and trusts, and other times she's talking to Gemini Division. And what we've done is online, we allow the user to become a Gemini agent. So once you sign up, you get recruited by Gemini Division. You have to pass a couple tests, and then you get your own PDA, where Gemini Division will start communicating to you, giving you assignments that are very ARG style, kind of go find out this clue, which will lead you to here, and is going to need this to get past this story obstacle in episode 22.
So will user contributions actually factor into her getting past that obstacle, or will she still get through it if they don't figure it out?
A little bit of both. Mostly it's going to be the illusion, game-like, that you're creating part of the story. But there's one or two places where it will actually factor in, not to the main storyline, but to kind of the parallel storyline that's happening online.
And what platform is this going to happen on? I mean, I know that you're closely affiliated with NBC and with Sony as well, so where does all this go? It's
going to be, the rabbit hole, as we call it, will actually be a point of entry on NBC.com.
Okay.
At the Gemini page. They are building the website. In fact, we were very lucky to get Joe Tolorico, who produced the entire Heroes website, is building and designing our website. And he's got a great team behind him, and we've hired some writers that were just brought on to write and produce the web content. And so when we shot the show, we actually ended up shooting a whole slew of extra footage with a lot of the stars in the show.
On purpose, not just
on purpose, no. That was deliberately written and designed to be part of this online experience that tells a story that's both parallel to and enhances your understanding of the world that the main series takes place in.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, it should be, hopefully it'll create a much more robust experience for the user, and it'll start to move us closer to that place of true interactive content that I hope the company ventures into soon.
Yeah.